All right. So here's a video. According to women, these are the best male hobbies. I'll be the judge of that as a woman. As a woman.
Simply safe. There is no safe.
I'm not sponsored.
Can they make you less hot? Recently,
All right, do these hobbies make men less hot? This is going to be my opinion.
an organization called Date Psychology surveyed 840 men and women, asking them a series of questions to find out what the most and least attractive male hobbies are. And today, we're going to go through it. We're going to look at the least attractive hobbies. We're going to look at the most attractive hobbies. And let me warn you now, guys, some of these hobbies on this list are going to upset you. And some of these hobbies on this list
I already know it's going to be video games.
are our hobbies. Number 10, least attractive hobby that a man can have according.
So I guess number 1 is like the top, like the worst one, I'm assuming, since we're going from 10 to 1. I wish we went from 1 to 10 because my brain now. Turn it up a tad. Oh, yeah, I can. I turn it down in OBS. Let me turn it up.
To women is most attractive hobbies. And let me warn you now, guys, some of these hobbies on this list are going to upset you. And some of these hobbies on this list are our hobbies. Number 10, least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is makeup.
Makeup?
I mean, yeah. Okay, what's number 9? Crypto.
I mean, I guess I don't care about makeup. Shoot, if like I have a makeup artist, shoot, do my makeup can probably do it better than what I can. I slap eyeshadow on eyeliner and mascara. I don't take like an hour to do it. Crypto, that's worse. Don't do crypto.
Oh,
no, that's
ew.
I'm
all about blockchain. Like the idea behind it, I'm into it, dude. Decentralized stuff. Keep people from taking crap away from you. I'm all about it. But it's not my hobby. It's like one of those things where if it's your job,
Crypto
and
Bros
it's
is the
a good
worst
job, then that's one thing. But
yeah,
if
invest in Splitcoin.
you are like a
Splitcoin.
sous chef, and then you're like, oh, I'm into crypto as my hobby. It's kind of like, all right.
So how, like, I understand cryptocurrency and everything, but like, how is it quotations a hobby unless you're just constantly on it all the time? I don't know.
I can see how that's unattractive. Crypto, fine. Self-identifying as a crypto guy, not very attractive. Again,
not asked, but you're about to.
What the girl said. Number 8, cigars. Cigars as a hobby. I get it. If you're just like smoking Black and Mild constantly, like hanging out the side of your window, 100%, that's super weird. This is an easy thing to not.
See, that's probably the worst thing for me. I don't know if like any of you smoke. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand smoke at all. I can't. Any type of smoking, none. I can't. I even I had a street where I was walking in a parking lot. I was walking to my car and I was walking behind the guy. And I didn't know he was smoking at the time. Well, he puffed like the freaking massive, biggest smoke cloud I have ever seen in my life up in the air. He didn't like, blow it as he's walking forward. He looked up and blew it. And the wind blew it directly into my face as I was breathing. And I was gagging and coughing. I was choking. Guy kept walking, by the way. A lady saw me and she came sprinting over to me saying, "Oh my gosh, I just saw that. Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine." Okay. I can't. Like, I start coughing really bad close to it. I cannot stand it. I will, if I see someone smoking, I have to hold my breath or else I will start dying inside. I cannot. That's probably the worst one. The worst one for me.
While doing. Are you guys familiar with the Italian term sprezzatura? It's the ease at which you do things. So you can have an outfit, and if you look like you're not comfortable in it, then you don't look cool. You look natural doing it. If you're smoking a stove, then you're Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Threw that a little bit.
Cool.
That was an ad for some reason.
Who tells me different? The governor looks cool while smoking a stove.
I smoke my stogie anywhere I want because I'm a stud.
But as a hobby, like your whole hobby is cigars.
No, hobby or not,
That's
I
accurate.
can't.
Don't
nope,
smoke
nope.
anything.
You smoke? Nope. Sorry.
That's hard enough.
You can be
number 7.
you can be a 10, have the perfect everything, but if you smoke, nope, I can't. Clubbing? Yeah.
Clubbing ain't a
that.
hobby, dude. Clubbing is a lifestyle, dude. I
No.
don't necessarily know if like going to a club and dancing is a very unattractive thing.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, look, I never been to a club, but every time I see stuff is, like the guys and the ladies dancing with each other. Like if I was dating a guy and he went to the club and I didn't go, I would feel very, very weird about it. I don't think I would like it, knowing that it could be dancing with other women and all that stuff there.
Girls love dancing, and girls
overstimulated.
I
I'd just do that on a normal
basis.
basis.
I think these people
without people
are
around me.
imagining that first date,
Your
you're
friends
sitting
made you
across from each
go?
other at a
Oh
restaurant,
no!
You're getting to know
You're
each other.
okay. You're a
It's like,
DJ.
so what are you
No.
If
See, like you're a DJ. That's different. You're not dancing with the other people. I don't know like the dances at clubs. I know nothing about them, but I could not date a guy that goes to clubs. No, I couldn't do it.
the bat, some dude is like,
No.
I like clubbing. I picture Jersey Shore.
Oh yeah.
A guy who's like maybe doesn't have their priorities straight. I like clubbing. But that's not to say that going to clubs and dancing,
Got
like if
huge
this were
drunk
dancing,
and my friend
I
dragged me
think
to
it
a
would be
club.
much more
No.
attractive. So what do you like to do? I like dancing.
I don't.
That's something to think
Like,
about.
oh, you like
So what do
dancing?
you
That's
like
not
to
gonna
do?
work out.
Like
I
clubbing.
can't dance. I got no rhythm anyway.
Ooh. It doesn't have the same ring to it. You know what I mean? Number 6.
I don't even think I could go.
Marijuana.
I don't even think I could go to a club with my partners. If I had a partner that was like, "Hey, let's go to the club," no. Okay. Marijuana.
As a hobby?
I kind of see that as like,
marijuana is
yeah, as
my
a hobby's
hobby.
kind of weird, but
What are you into?
I see that as like smoking
Marijuana.
as well.
It could potentially enhance your hobbies. Going to a movie, smoking a J, cooking after smoking a J.
Cooking after
like it used to be kind of like an outlaw thing and allowed you to be sort of a rebellious person. But
I just
now
see that
it's
as more
legal,
smoking
it's
stuff
just
as
like
well. So
drinking.
no.
It's like being
No.
into drinking. And so like if you were like, hey, what's your hobby? Oh, I like drinking. It's like,
That's a bad
yo,
hobby. You
okay,
shouldn't
this will
have
be our
drinking
last
as
date.
a hobby.
Again, to each their own, but
Especially if you
as
can't
a
control
hobby,
yourself.
Just my opinion. And 840 women. The number 5 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is Funko.
Funko.
The first brand name on the list. Collecting little things with big heads is the number 5 least attractive
That might
thing
be
that a
too-
man can do.
That's too much. Okay, look. I don't care if you collect Funko Pops, right? I don't care. I have some. I have an Eevee one. I have like a few Overwatch ones that I'm just gonna kind of get rid of anyway. I have an Eevee one that's out of its box. That's the only one I have. They're cute, okay? They're cute. I like them. However, if I get invited, like I've been dating, like let's say if I'm dating a guy and he's like, hey, let's go to my place. Okay, sure, let's go. And this is an entire room.
List. Collecting little things with big heads.
This is an entire room. Number 1. That's too much for my eyes and brain to handle looking at it. Because also when you're walking into the room, I feel like you can't appreciate something. Like if I see my one Eevee Funko Pop, I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. That's cool. Now you have to look for like, oh wait, where's my Jack Skellington Funko Pop? It's around here somewhere. It's just too much. It's too much to look at. And also, I'm going to be really, really judged when I say this. Irresponsible with money. We're not talking about Pokemon cards, all right? That's completely different. It's kept in a binder. It's not on display like this guy. Okay? So I feel like this is just too much. I feel like Funko Pops and stuff should be something that you have of your favorite character stuff. Like my Eevee. I love my Eevee. You know? But like, yeah, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy once, so I don't even know if they have Funko Pops. So I have a Rocket Funko Pop. I watched it once. I've seen it, so I have it now. No, I feel like Even figurines and stuff. I have Fate figurines. I have Archer. Archer's my fave, obviously. If you don't know that, you should know that by now. But I couldn't have, like, I don't want my room to look like a shop, I guess. I don't want you to walk into my house and think I walked into a GameStop or something. That's how I feel. I want to have something on display, but not like a crazy huge amount where you're like, oh, how much does this cost? Where's the checkout lane here? Hi, Desmond. Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh gosh. Yeah. Or a hot topic. Yeah. Yeah. This is too excessive for me.
The number 5 least attractive thing that a man can
Target
do.
shooting competitions. That's pretty cool in my opinion.
I'm surprised that it's above marijuana. I'm surprised it's above cigars. I'm surprised it's above makeup. I wonder if this one is associated with the other things that it suggests that you like. Funko suggests, I like entertainment stuff so much that I have created an entirely new hobby just to show people who come to my house how much I like that stuff. And while I'm not one to judge, I could
They couldn't tell what you like the most because there's one of everything.
see how a woman
Consume
walks into your house and see
a room of shoes. I have the flats I go to work with. I have heels that I never wear, and I have like little combat boots I wear like during fall, and tennis shoes. I hate shoes.
your wall of Walter White dolls might be like, I don't know if I want this guy to be the dad of my kids. Dude, but like anything in moderation is totally reasonable. I have little toys hidden all over my house. So there's like Hot Wheels here.
I know flip-flops because they're all destroyed.
Paul Walker above a door frame watching over us.
Just watching, observing. No, I always buy like the cheap little flip-flops if I go anywhere. I haven't been to the beach in forever. So I just don't own flip-flops right now.
Blessing us. There's a Takume Fujiwara hidden somewhere. If you ever come
Well, that scared me.
Taking everything. Don't let this happen to you. I'm excited to announce a special discount from our safest sponsor, Simply Safe Home.
I don't have a sponsor! Why is it so long?
Arguing online.
What? Arguing online? Like, what does that consist of? Okay, let's see what it consists of.
Dude. What are you into? I like fighting online. About what? Anything. This is a big thing now. The debate thing.
Are they trying to say that this is a great hobby? I like trolling. That's what I'm thinking it might be, where maybe a lot of people don't realize it's called trolling. So I think it's guys like to troll other people online. I think that might be what it's referring to. Or someone likes to rage bait people. Rage bait really bad. And they just have fun arguing and making people's blood pressure rise up.
Tell him to debate me. You would never debate me. That is the nerdiest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And I did.
So maybe not trolling,
just
just
in high school.
Rage bait.
It could be argued that
I don't
this
like
is
that
a
either.
synonym for Reddit.
That's just annoying.
I like Reddit. I think Reddit is one of the best platforms on the internet. One of the few bastions of what I think the internet should kind of look like.
A hot dog sandwich
is
guy?
Reddit.
Oh yeah.
Is not arguing with other people on
To
Reddit.
be imprisoned.
I'm not damning the things. It's if it's your hobby. I will admit that I did argue with a few people when we uploaded our first few videos. Argued with a couple guys.
How dare you? Unattractive.
That's how guys who argue online probably think too. It's like, I'm not arguing, I'm getting them. That's what a lawyer does. I like arguing in person. That's not a hobby though. That's a job. You're getting paid for it.
Yeah, you're not even getting
so
paid for it,
better.
loser.
Yeah, that seems like a number 4. Makes me really excited for 1 through 3. All right, number 3. Poor. Being poor? Oh, but Jesse didn't want to write it. We might get demonetized if we write poor. Should I say corn? That's what they do on TikTok. All right, corn. Dude, if that's your hobby, get help.
No, yeah.
And if that is your hobby and just like right out of the gate, you're like, this is what I'm about. Kudos to you for bravery. Much better to just come out with it and admit stuff
I am
and
brave for
be
saying it
about
probably
it
shouldn't, though.
than to bury it. This
No
one's
gooning.
real tricky, dude. This one's real
To
tricky.
other people.
It's your hobby. You know, I'm not a guy who's like, dude, don't goon. I'm too old for that. Right? Dude, as a hobby,
You're a
I think in
gooner.
general, if that's your hobby,
Don't be a
I don't know
gooner.
if that's healthy. Number 3 least attractive hobby a guy can have is any sort of. Number 2, gambling.
War with money.
No surprise here.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that I
gamble.
saw when we first found this list, and I asked Riley if it was accurate, and she was like, well, it depends if you win.
Yeah, true.
I'm just trying to put myself in the head of
That's
people who
me.
fit the survey.
No. I like the shiny cardboard regardless of what I get. I get the product. I get a product, okay? I keep it. I am buying cards and I'm keeping them. Now let's say if I have a pack of cards and, okay, let me pay you money, but I spin a wheel and it has to land on the red 2 or something, and I don't get it, and I lost money and didn't win anything in return, like I didn't even get a product. That's gambling. I'm getting a product, just not the one I want, but I'm getting something, so I'm purchasing something. It could be like purchasing food. Do you gamble with food? You're gonna go to a fast food restaurant, like, man, I'm going to go to this Burger King because, you know, that's a gamble itself, you know? I want to get a Whopper. I want to pay for this Whopper. Well, the Whopper comes cold and the tomatoes are moldy. Well, you still get a product, but did you gamble? No. You got a product. I get my Pokemon cards. If you gamble at a slot machine and you lose money and you get nothing in return, that's gambling. I at least want something.
Oh, yeah, that would be unattractive for a guy to just be like, oh. Babe, let me hold $4,000. Let me hold another 4K, babe. Like, let me hold another 4K, babe. I could totally see as a...
No, look, I have seen people gamble and lose thousands of dollars.
Potential partner, if you're looking
I'm getting stuff.
To have a life with someone, to build an empire together, I could totally see how gambling is a...
Now, it's one thing to, like, gamble $4,000, but, like, if you go to a state that gambles or whatever, or has a lottery, like, I might pay, I don't know, $5 for a ticket, whatever. I'm not going to spend $4,000 for a ticket that I might not win. If I spend $5 and I get the winning numbers, heck yeah. If I spend $5 and I don't get the winning numbers, it's only $5. I'm not in detrimental, monetary
a hobby that
situation.
Puts that at risk. Like, it's going to take a lot of Funkos to lose the house. You know what I mean? Like, gambling... You could do it.
We're killing the Eagles for the Super Bowl.
You could put it all on black.
Yes, hey, there's the number 2.
Yeah, well, hey, remember how we've been working towards a future? Yeah, we're not doing that no more. But if you let me hold 4K, I think I can get it back.
No, see, that's called an addiction.
Surprising. All right.
That's not a hobby. That's an addiction.
The number 1 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women.
Yeah, it's gonna be video games, isn't it?
I really don't have any idea what it is. Heroin? Get a little sip of coffee. I hope it's not caffeine. The number 1 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is Manosphere.
What is that?
Huh?
Is that like guys on the internet?
Stop standing like a nerd.
Don't be a balanced broke.
Six-pack abs.
When you live life chasing your balance, you get
So you're gonna have a hard time replacing women. You're gonna have to replace them.
I mean,
Oh. Oh. I didn't know that had a name. I just always thought those guys, wow, your ego needs to come down a little bit. So basically, high ego. I'm assuming maybe Manosphere is like a high ego and mansplaining. I don't even remember what it was, but I had a guy mansplain like a feminine thing to me, and I'm like, what? What? Why are you explaining this to me? What? Like, oh, well, you see, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you don't. You're a man. Why are you explaining woman things to me? Like, what's that? Excuse me. I know what I'm doing. I don't even remember what it was, but I just remember I was really irritated, and I don't remember anything he said.
98% of our audience is male, and a lot of them are young men. And I do acknowledge that there are specific
I'm shocked video games are not on here.
hardships that young men have to deal with, and I don't know.
So a lot of women hate them. How old is this video?
Currently given the amount of attention that I think they should, but like I think that like this just preys on that fact and is sort of a perverse, nerdy way of handling that stuff. So I don't know. One of the reasons we started this channel, and more I want to like have those conversations with you guys and help you navigate.
I pay monthly payment. Some goes to interest. That's how APR works. If I can punch you directly through the screen, I swear I would do it right now. I would do that right now. Don't you dare explain finances to me. That was my job.
Some of those things in ways that like I either did or didn't have people.
Oh, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, well, we can't, like, if you're dealing with a irritating person at work, like, well, you're going to do it this way. Well, that's not how it works. Well, you see, it is going to be how it works. This is how everyone else does it. I will punch you. I really wish we could punch one person a week if we needed to. I swear. That would make life better.
So.
And people will stop being jerks.
Luckily, they
don't
are
arrest
attracted
being
to some stuff, though, huh, guys?
I'm not a arrest agent.
We are here, guys. There is hope. No, I'm not just telling you.
So, spit mansplaining is when a man explains something. I'm gonna start banning all the men in my chat right now. All right, Saint's being banned. Lance is being banned. Glad I could help.
What's wrong with you? I'm giving you some stuff that might attract the opposite sex. All right. Number
What
five,
did I do?
most attractive
Ask
hobby
your other mansplaining friends.
a man can
In chat.
have, according to women, is woodworking. Dude, this is like, again, everyone was given a list, and they had to be like, okay, yeah, that would be attractive if someone did that. And
That's
of course,
pretty attractive.
like working with wood, a super attractive thing. Nick
Wood.
Offerman woodworks. Number 4,
It means they're crafty. They know what they're doing.
cooking.
Ah.
I totally get this. It's attractive to be able to feed your mate, to feed a potential family. Dude, cooking is so attractive. I just read 2.
You're a
Anthony
carpenter?
Bourdain
Heck
books,
yeah, you're
and
a
I was
woodworker.
thinking, Anthony Bourdain is so
Like
known.
cook a meal
The
for me? Oh my
bear.
god.
Oh, girls love the bear.
Ah.
We're all buying expensive white t-shirts because of this guy. Matty Matheson, not a traditionally attractive man, but he's got zaddy status because the mohawk knows how to cook. This one makes sense.
The way to a girl's heart is through her stomach. I know you've heard that before, but you ever see like if you're dating a girl and she's just really mad for no reason, even she doesn't know why she's mad, get her some food. Offer like, hey, do you want me to pick up some McDonald's? Or hey, do you want to go out to eat some Mexican food? Watch. After she eats, basically during the process of when she is currently eating, after she's taken a few bites in, enjoying the first few bites, completely changes. Happiest woman you've ever seen in your life, especially when it comes to Mexican food, chocolate, fast food, milkshakes, whatnot. That's going to change. She's going to be super happy, and yeah.
If anything, I'm surprised it's at number 4. Makes me
The
salivate.
hangriness takes
For
over.
number 3. Number 3, most attractive hobby according to women. Playing instruments.
I do like it.
My jealousy's bubbling up a little bit. I think this is
Guitarist
a
or a
best case
drummer.
scenario, worst case scenario.
kinda
And quite
cool.
honestly, I'm surprised that cooking is not above playing instruments. I think when someone sees
Like in
oh,
rock and
playing an
metal with
instrument, they're
the
thinking
guitar.
John Mayer. They're thinking this guy's gonna doodle on a guitar and he's gonna Dominic Fike me a song like I'm in Euphoria or something. But guess what else is an instrument?
Kind of hot.
The trumpet. Guess what else is an instrument? The
Maybe not all
tuba.
the instruments.
I'm not saying those are unattractive
Guitars and
instruments
drums
to
for
play,
me.
But a guy who's good at guitar, 100% attractive. A guy who's
You
bad
play
at
the
violin,
kazoo.
maybe not. Being bad at an instrument quickly goes from being
I can play recorder.
very cool to being annoying and
Piano's good
douchey.
too.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Foreign languages. It's more of a thing than a hobby, isn't it? And I think we're getting into
it's not
like
really a hobby.
Twilight novel
Was it
arena
like freaking
of women
Edward
imagining
Cullen?
men that don't exist. This is the first one that I'm like, all right.
I can see like foreign languages. Like I guess French would be something. I don't, cause it was spit. What do you mean it was spit? I guess I don't really care about foreign languages. Like, oh, you can speak another language. That's cool. It needs to be / accents. That accents, but well, that's not a hobby though. So I don't know.
Okay, you're getting fooled.
Yeah, a lot
Some
of
guys
women like French accents.
oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
like, my
whatever.
hobby's
It
learning
was just that
foreign
it was
languages.
Twilight. Oh,
He's trying to appear like he
I
is
wasn't paying
something
attention.
that he probably is not. Sorry, ladies, that guy does not exist. Unless you're Xiaoma NYC, you're probably lying. Guys, we've made it. We went through all
I don't even
of
know
the
what number one's gonna be.
non-attractive ones. We've gone through a bunch of the attractive ones. We finally reached the #1 most attractive hobby a man can have, according to women. If you do this, you're probably doing okay, gentlemen. And if you don't do it, maybe you should pick it up.
Yeah.
#1
A
most
rich guy
attractive
being
hobby
rich.
that a man can have, according to women, is
Collecting money.
looking on Facebook Marketplace at old Japanese cars that are broken. All right, for real though, the #1 most attractive hobby that a man can have, according to women, is reading. Dude, this one's free. You ever heard of a library?
You
this one's
read?
awesome. This one's easy.
Would that make me unattractive because I don't read? Reading? Am I hot? I don't read a lot. You better start reading. You better start attract the women with your words of text. You better carry around those novels, especially the romance novels that every woman's craving about. Apparently, the ones that are cringe to me. I'm reading words. Am I hot now? Oh my gosh, all of you are so freaking hot right now. Oh my gosh, you're all reading. Does manga count? I'm sure it does. Well, if a guy reads 50 Shades, apparently that's good, I guess. I don't know. I never thought reading was an attractive thing as a hobby. Fanfic? What about the Sonic fanfic? Does that are you gonna read the Sonic fanfic? Is that a hobby? Me personally, if you read, cool. If you don't, cool. I personally don't care with reading, but woodworking, cooking, and like guitar, drums, and like the cool instruments and stuff, I like that. I like that. Staying at home and playing video games, as long as it doesn't take over your entire life, that's cool, because I really like to play with you, because, you know, I like video games. I don't even read the words in video games. I'm not attracted. I play video games and I don't read them. Do they have a backwards one? Does he have one where it's the least attractive women
Easier
hobbies?
than woodworking. Definitely easier than cooking. Cooking's a good one though. Playing instrument, definitely easier.
Does he
than
have one
playing
of those?
We
I
can
need to
all
look
do
for
it.
it.
We just gotta do it. Should I start sharing books that I'm reading with you guys? You guys
Anime
wanna start
girl
a
on
book
there.
club? Should we do that? Should we start a Discord?
Be a
Are we
VTuber.
becoming best friends right now? Dudes, if you can prove to me that you read 16 books by my birthday, March 19th, I will buy you a pizza.
You hear that,
I'll
chat?
do it, dude. I'll figure it out. Guys, let's get hotter together, dude. Let's make
Yeah, y'all get hot
the
together.
boys smarter. We're bettering ourselves together.
Free
I'm surprised
pizza!
exercise didn't make the list, but I encourage you to do that too. I've been running lately and I love it. Read. Let's
Exercise
read, cook,
is not even on
woodwork,
there.
And let's stop marijuana. I love you.
So I'm surprised, like, working out isn't on there, either bad or good. I don't know. Excessiveness definitely is a considering factor in some of these things. Like excessive video games or excessive reading. I mean, what if the guy's like, what if the guy's reading and the girl walks in like, "Hey, sweetie, You know, I would love to really sit with you and watch a movie. Shut up! You woman! I'm in the middle of this paragraph of this very important event in this book right now. You have interrupted the scenery in my head. Begone, witch! Yeah. Like, what about scolding? You're like men reading and scolding you? Oh man, she's undressed. Oh my gosh. Like, drinking wasn't on there. Like, excessive drinking. All that stuff. What about, like, even, I'm surprised video games. How old is this video? That's gonna tell me. When was this video? Oh, it's only 2 months ago. Okay, I'm kind of shocked. Because I know a lot of women are like, oh my gosh, she plays the video games. It's either me or the video games. Yeah, video games wasn't on there at all. I'm kind of surprised. I like video games just as long as, like, I'm not shoved out of your life or something, you know? As long as it doesn't take over. Like, if I fall down the stairs and break my leg, I don't want you to finish your game and then check on me. I want you to, like, throw the headset down and come run over and pick me up like I'm a freaking princess with a broken, shattered knee, and then whisk me away to the hospital. Yeah, pick me up, baby. I want to be held.